This video is going to be a little different. Recently, I came across an AI channel that has done 14 million views this month alone. But the crazy thing is, it's all from long form. The DALL-E Brothers is a channel that was found by two German guys using multiple text to video prompts in their content. Today, I'm going to be breaking down how they do it and how you can do the exact same thing and make tons of money from it. And just to show you how crazy this really is, let's take a look.
Bro. This is actually so sick.
So first, let's talk about the following AIs that the DALL-E Brothers actually use. They use Stable Diffusion, Gen-1, DALL-E, Midjourney, Disco Diffusion, and VQGAN. I don't know if I pronounced any of these right, but I'm running with it. Now, I just got to put out there that some of these are paid, but however, before you start running away from this video, most of them are actually free, and the ones that are free are the best ones on here. However, if you do want to buy them, they're going to be around $350 per month, and I know that is a little bit steep, but if you want to make an AI channel, these are the things that you have to pay for. The good news is you don't need to pay for them to make good videos. It really just depends on the type of content that you want to do, because I see a lot of people that are on TikTok using Stable Diffusion and making a ton of money from it. So that just proves you don't really have to use all of them. It just depends on what you want to do. So as you can see here, from a mixture of using Stable Diffusion and doing video editing, this person has made a phone change numerous times and then picks it up again. This is more or less what Stable Diffusion actually does. Stable Diffusion is a deep learning model used to convert text straight to images. It can generate high quality photorealistic images that you can use, and it looks exactly the same as a real photo, and it's just done by putting in text. As I said, there's so many different types of things that you can use with Stable Diffusion. I mean, that woman in the video used it to change a phone. Maybe you can think of a different idea for a different video and input AI to do that job for you. The good news is with Stable Diffusion, it's alright to use it for commercial purposes. It's under a permissive license, which basically means you cannot get sued for using any of Stable Diffusion stuff, and you also can't get copyrighted. The software itself is quite crazy, but it is nothing compared to what Gen-1 does. Do you ever see videos on social media where it looks completely normal and then all of a sudden it turns absolutely crazy? Most likely you've just seen Gen-1's capabilities. Essentially what Gen-1 does, it turns mock-ups of, it could be a drawing, it could be videos, a picture, and then it turns straight into AI. So let's say for example that you're a 3D modeler and you need to get a mock-up completed ASAP. Your client might want to see the final version of something that you're designing, however the only thing that you have is a rough drawing. You can actually send your rough model to Gen-1 and it will complete all the textures for you. So realistically, it does not take a lot of time, especially if you're trying to do something with heavy effects on it. You can put it straight into Gen-1 and all you got to do is type out what you want it to do. So let's look at a quick example on specifically what Gen-1 does here. As you can see in this video here, the guy hasn't used Gen-1 in the way that I said that you can use it. He's actually just recorded like a mini acting scene from his camera and he's put it into Gen-1 and told it that he wants it to look like a movie or something like that. To me, I'm gathering is he's done like a type of pirate thing. I'm not really too sure on what it is, but it does look cool. Gen-1 is extremely advanced. I mean, look at the guy that actually made the video. He made a pirate ship out of putting a couple of pieces together. He also made the sky and the sea by sitting the paper model of the ship on top of it. So if you're an extremely creative person, then realistically this is just endless content that you could make. The only thing that you would have to do is capitalize on this opportunity. Now the next one that we're talking about is DALL-E 3. DALL-E is an AI model that generates images from text prompts. This is also made by OpenAI, and these are the exact same people that made ChatGPT, so this software is quite solid. DALL-E is more cartoony and it's not really a realistic look. However, it does work and it does its job for certain things. Let's say maybe you're looking for a new profile picture and you want to have an idea of something that's animated, maybe a stack of money, it could be a car in a certain location. No matter what it is, it will make it one-to-one to your imagination. And the good thing is, this is completely free, so you ain't gotta be charged per render that they send you. Even if you have an idea and it didn't come out the way you wanted it to, you can just ask it to redo it exactly the same again, and it will come out completely different every single time. There's also Mid-Journey and Disco Diffusion. However, it is basically the same as DALL-E, but it just does things slightly different on the outcomes of the images. This is why that they alternate between the three AI models, because if they don't like one, then they'll go to the other. If that don't work, then chances are this one will be good. Now finally, let's talk about VQGAN. So essentially what VQGAN can actually do is, it can generate AI images from other images. So if I took a picture of myself and I took a picture of my friend, I can essentially merge my face and his face together. That would be a little bit weird, so I would never do that. It's also extremely good for making trippy videos. I mean, if you go on YouTube and you type up VQGAN example, it will just be an abstract painting that is looping and it looks crazy. Something like if you took mushrooms. What I would like to say is, it's basically just a morphing effect. Now let's have a look at the logistical side of the Dahl brothers. The only bad thing is with the Dahl brothers is they use a ton of copyright material, and actually it's not down to the AI and the licenses, but it's actually to do with things like music that can heavily contribute to the fact of your video getting demonetized. If they didn't use the copyright material that they used, they would have made $14,000 minimum. You might be thinking that this is not a lot of money, but you got to keep in mind that it's only really 2-3 minute videos that they do. So when you add that up, it's a lot of money. I want to put this into perspective for you as well. If you have an iPhone and you can't really afford a good camera, but you wrote a script for something like a mini movie, let's say you made it around 20 to 30 minutes long and you hustled and you ended up getting a YouTube channel monetized. If you get 1 million views on a 20-30 minute video, you could potentially make 5 to 10k per video. However, this isn't the only thing that they do, because they actually earn money, but it's not from YouTube or social media. The Dahl brothers have created a hustle of actually charging the public for AI videos just from learning AI. Now, any of you watching this video don't realize that you could actually do this. Like, don't get it wrong, these people are good at what they do, but in my opinion, they are not skilled. If being skilled at AI means I can type up any images and just make a video, well, then I don't even know what this world has come out to. But you can literally watch YouTube videos and tutorials and just learn how to do this. But most of the time, you're going to have to be self-taught and just play around with these AI tools. However, the good news is it's a lot easier nowadays to blow up from the content that you do. But what you need to do is find the right channel topic, and you need to do the right execution to make the content work. As I previously said, you could do short movies based around AI. I've not seen that before. That's a quite good idea that you could try and make work. The only bad thing is at the start you might lose a bit of money. However, that's something we all have to go through when we start new businesses. Things are not going to pay for themselves, so we got to obviously pay for them. But if you manage to find a way quick time to start earning some money, well, you'll be good, because you can essentially just pay for all your AI stuff from AI. Anyways, if you want me to make a part 2 on breaking down other AI softwares, then let me know in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I've also seen not a lot of you have been pushing this notification bell, so if you don't push it, I'm gonna curse you with bad luck. I'm Ty White, and thanks for watching.